Hey, everybody. Oof. It's been a long, long day. I know I was supposed to stream this tomorrow, but just decided to go on here and do this live. Trying to get this camera right, y'all. Trying to get this turned a little bit towards me. I'm in my PJs today. Um, we're going to do, was it Life After Lockup? Love After Lockup? I'll be forgetting these names, y'all. And like I said, I was supposed to do it tomorrow, but I decided to go ahead and get this party started because tomorrow I have things to do. I'm still gonna do House of the Dragon. I gotta turn my volume down on my phone. Anyway, House of the Dragon. I do it Sunday. I do the show live at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's my time. I don't know what time it is your time, but Thursdays I do Rings of Power. Fridays I'm gonna start doing Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna look into doing Inmate to Roommate. I haven't watched the show. I hear it's lit, so I'm gonna try to get at a chance. What else? Wednesday, starting Wednesday, I'm gonna do Andor. I'm gonna watch Andor live, which is the new Star Wars show. That's on Disney Plus. I'm gonna start doing that. And I'm trying to think anything else that I'm missing. Looking at my notes here. I think that's about it. That's all I watched so far. I will be doing more commentary on shows. I'll probably do a commentary on 90 Day Fiance because this season, to be honest with you, there's only two couples on there I like, which is Usman and Kimbali and Bilal and Shida. But that's it. Like, I don't, the rest of them couples, Yari and Jovan and Big Ed, I don't like none of them couples. So it's hard for me to really watch a show when I don't watch 90 Day Fiance very often. I watched it last season, and the season before that was the first time I ever watched it. But I'm just not interested in you know, most of those couples, and it just seems really fake. And I'm tired of Big Ed. I don't know why Big Ed is on the show. I barely know anything about him. Like, some of y'all have like y'all go back, go back like Shoots and Ladders with Big Ed, and y'all know all about it. I don't know anything about Big Ed. I just know that from the few episodes that I've seen him in it just seems very fake. The chick that he's with, it just seems set up. So I'm not here for that. And Big Ed just kind of annoys me. But I don't have the deep-seated hatred like some of y'all do. Some of y'all go in on Big Ed like real bad. But I can't watch stuff that just seems overly fake, overly set up with people that don't really even seem like they're couples. I just like, are y'all even really a couple? So I just learned to leave that alone. But like I said, Saturday nights, I think I'm going to try to keep my Saturday nights free and try to keep my Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays doing something, unless I come across something else I like to watch. I may throw in a K-drama, who knows. But I do watch this show live. If you do, was it wetv? You can watch it with me. If you have not watched the episode yet, then if you don't want to be spoiled, don't watch this. If you don't watch the episode and you don't care about being spoiled, you just want to join in with the foolery and the fuckery, hey, you're welcome to join on in there too. What else was I gonna say? I let me say my intro. I am the infamous Kiki. I have this YouTube channel just for fun. I'm not monetized, so I have more freedom to kind of say and do whatever I want to. Hopefully one day I will grow a following and be monetized. This is a safe space for all people. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and then you'll get notified whenever I go live or do a live stream. Like I said, I try to keep this shit very casually. I don't take these shows too seriously because I know they're heavily edited. I don't know which parts are scripted or not. I do read and watch some of the rumors out there. So I do kind of know like some of the behind the scenes kind of stuff, but I know some of y'all out there know a lot of it. And but I'm not heavily on these like Instagram and Twitter streets like some of y'all, where y'all know who's together, who's not together. you know, who just had a baby. I try to keep up. I watch a few channels like According to Amber and stuff like that. So I try to keep up a little bit. You know, I try to keep it up on my toes a little bit. But like I said, I may interject some of that while I'm watching the episode. So you may hear me say something like allegedly or rumor, yada 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 yada. So you may hear me say that from now and then. But you know, just like I said, with everything else is speculation. So this is season 4, episode 18. And we're gonna start the episode. I will break in here and tell you what time I'm at. So if you are watching it and you're watching it with me and you're trying to keep up, so you'll know what time we're at. So we're starting out the episode, and of course they're doing previously. Lindsay and Deontay. You know, last week Deontay's mother got mad at Deontay because he's talking about he was going to move, and they were at a furniture store, and she hit him with a pillow. Hi. Oh, you haven't watched it, Gio. Hi, Dustin and Gio. You guys haven't watched it yet? Oh my God, it's going to be a hot mess. But they're doing a recap. You know, they're talking about Brandwin and Chaz and what I'm just talking about what happened last week, and then the Brittany and Amanda and Marciano situation. I'm gonna hit the thumbs up on the video, but I'm gonna stay here. Don't trip. I don't care. Boo. You can do whatever you want to do. You know, so it's all about you. You know, you can do whatever you want to do. I appreciate you hitting the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all just being here. You know, I've had a really, really, really bad 2 days, y'all. Like, have you ever had a day where like everything has just went wrong? Like one thing after another. That's the kind of 2 days that I'm having, because it's like it went from one small thing and then it just snowballed into like bigger things. So these past 2 days is like boom, one thing after another has went wrong. Both of my cars, one of them had a flat tire. One of them stopped working at my kid's school. We went to a school event, and I literally got in the car and was ready to go home, and the car wouldn't start. And it's like 7:00 at night. I'm just like, okay. Then my other car got a flat tire. Then my washer is leaked and caused a Titanic in my laundry room all over my wood floor. Then I was trying to use my bank card, and I swiped the pin too many times, and they put a fraud hold on my whole checking account, and I just got paid. So this is just letting y'all know what's going on. So I just need some sort of, you know, anything today. I don't need any drink, so I'm not drinking, but I just need something, because it's just like one thing after another. Then I found out from work they're trying to make us go into work full time, and I work from home, and that works for me. My mom just got out of the hospital, so yeah, it's a lot today, but I'm just gonna cheer. Thank you for all the prayers and all the big ups, y'all. Because like I said, it's been a lot. Like I just have to laugh to keep from crying. All I can do is laugh today. Like I'm literally been in a car. I've been in a car since 7:00 this morning. I just got home like an hour and a half ago. So I've been in a car since I dropped my kids off. Like it has been. My bank account is frozen. I'm just like, okay, well, yeah. And I was on the phone with the bank for 3 hours, driving to different ATM machines trying to unfreeze, and it still didn't work. They're gonna have to like send me a new card, and then my bank is closed on the weekend, and so it's a lot. But child, I'm here. I'm still surviving. So just when you think that you have had a bad week and a bad day, know that your girl Kiki has had a bad couple of days as well, and we gonna get through it. We gonna make it. We gonna get through it. So we're gonna watch this foolery and seeing what happened. And they're starting out with Amber and Puppy, and Amber's roommate, I forgot her name. I don't know her name. What's her name? Amber has a roommate, a black chick. I don't know her name. So I didn't know. I realized they lived in Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, that's Amber's. Okay, they're at Amber's house. Amber got some junk in the trunk, y'all. Her butt is kind of like. I hate to be looking, but I'm kind of like her bottom is like bottom. Let me stop. Queen, that's Amber's roommate. So she talking about she going through it. Because she's pregnant. I will tell y'all something, but I'll tell y'all at a later time. I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen in this episode. But I like Puppy. I said I like Puppy and Amber together. But I don't know. She going through it though. Oh. They're talking about the wife right now. Queen is real talking. Her is like saying that he has a whole wife and he proposed to you. How you gonna you said Amber ain't got no booty. Amber got a booty. After she didn't gain some weight, Amber got a little junk in the trunk. I'm watching. Her butt was like this. Puppy sometimes is just dense to me. It's like she's just kind of dense. She's a little dense to me. Like sometimes she's just kind of like, I don't know. Like Puppy too a little dense. Flat back Amber, you wrong for that? See, you just watch this episode. She's working with a little something. And let me tell you something. You are the same person I am. That's exactly why I love you. You are the same. Amber's having a moment. They having a moment. They all having a moment. Like Puppy is crying on Queen. Queen is crying. Amber is yell crying. This is a moment here. This is making me feel emotional in my spirit. Oh no, it's motivation, angry cry. You know, somebody telling you and they're like, girl, you can do it. You can do it, girl. Then they just start crying. Or get out there, man. You got this. You ever had somebody talk to you like that and everybody get all emotional? Because they over there, they hyping you up and they pep talking you and y'all all feeling emotional together. Like I've had that moment. And Queen is like, oh Lord. They're telling Queen she's pregnant. She's like, she gonna have that baby. Amber gonna be right there with the baby, like, dee. She gonna name that baby Amber. Look, Eric, here's baby Amber. That baby gonna be named Amber. She gonna name that baby Amber, y'all. Little Amber, that little Amber. Oh, she's telling her have an abortion. She like, girl, you 6 weeks top. She got time, girl. What is she gonna do? And they haven't even. And Queen is looking at both of them like, you bitches are both crazy. Cause it's like you should at least tell the dude what is going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And by the way, y'all, if y'all wonder what I got on, I got a onesie on right now. So I got like an adult onesie. I got this for Christmas, like 2 Christmases ago. So yeah, it's an adult onesie. It has little skulls all over it. Yeah, it goes all the way down to my ankles. My friend said, "Oh, it's a romper." I said, "Girl, it's a onesie." Okay, it's just. I mean, I don't have like a little flap in the back or nothing, but it's a onesie. Oh, and she says she wants Eric to choose her every day, Puppy. I'm just a little scared. Puppy always scared. She always had this perpetual look on her face, as a seriousness and fear. Like she just be like, I don't know. Oh. I'm like, girl, who did it? Who hurt you, Puppy? Who hurt you, girl? Let it out. Tell us. Cause she always like she's scared as hell all the time. She always be getting with these people that have really strong personalities. Like Eric has a real strong personality. Amber has a real dominant personality. Puppy is very submissive. She's very like scary. I need a man romper. They do have men rompers. They do. I think my boyfriend has like a flannel one. Now we're going to Portland. Yay. You know what, y'all? I got some tea about Chaz. Allegedly, I heard from the grapevine, from online, that Chaz was actually trying to hit up some other female when him and Brandon were having problems, and that he was on some down low freaky deaky shit. But that's what I heard. So don't quote me. It's allegedly, but that's what's going around in these streets right now. In these YouTube streets is that Chaz is not so innocent as he seems, and that he's kind of a straight weirdo. So, which is not surprising. So he looked like the type to be like, "Ooh, baby. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. Wait till you." Chaz be like, "Wait till you see my." Wait till you see my. Hey, girl. Wait till you see my. Oh, somebody sent him a text message saying, "This is what your wife is doing online, and here's the link." Oh, WeTV, y'all messy. I bet WeTV sent Chaz that text message. I bet they did, because the number is blocked out. But I promise you, WeTV do shit like this though. They be WeTV be dry snitching on everybody on this show. He's like, "I don't know who this person is. I got a text message from an anonymous number." WeTV got like 16 burner phones. Y'all, I keep telling you, y'all don't hear me. WeTV got 16 burner phones. I'm telling you. They sent a text message about. She's going back to her old ways, Chaz. Who is this? Don't worry about it. Just go look at the link. WeTV, y'all, you are a messy queen. WeTV is like a messy queen, y'all. Oh, yeah, they sent him a link to the website where she was like selling her soul for a jelly roll. Let's just put it that way. She got a picture of herself in a thong with her badunk, her half. I wouldn't even say badunkadunk. She ain't got a badunkadunk. She just got a badunk. It ain't even a badunk. It's a buh. Brandwood ain't got no ass at all. She's a carpenter's dream. She's flat as a board and easy to nail. So it's just. But she got some nice pictures though. She got a nice body though in the pictures that she shown. But nobody wants to find out that their wife is like bent over, busting it wide open. Bust it wide open, then you bring it back, bust it wide open. Like nobody wants to see her busting it wide open on some. She says she's available for couples for extra fee. She's 420 friendly. She likes women's. She likes women's, ladies and gentlemen. She likes women. So the ladies out there who is like, "Ooh, Brandwin," she will do something strange for a piece of change. Okay, she like women's. She got pictures. She popping bottles. Oh, Chaz is hurt. That's why I said this story is one story that I do believe in. It's not fake, because Chaz, he seems genuinely like really hurt, and especially knowing his history dating these type of women. It's not a lie. It's real for him. So he says, "She is my wife and I trust that she's being faithful." Lord have mercy, Chaz. Okay. Where's your trophy at, boo-boo? I trust her. How you gonna be faithful when you talking about you gonna be busting it wide open for $140? How does that work, Chaz? How does that work? But she's being faithful. Okay, and then they like, up next. Let's see, where am I at? I am 11 minutes and 20 seconds in this episode. Oh Lord, Sean and Sarah, the wedding is fixing to go down. It's going down. It's going down in these streets. Not these streets. These streets. It's gonna go down. It's finna go down. And then they're doing Deontay and Lindsay, and he was like, "I don't want to leave her with Blaine." I'm like, I wouldn't want to leave her with Blaine either, because apparently Blaine is knocking the boots. Gina, knocking the boots. It's like, I don't want to leave her with Blaine. Deontay, boo, you shouldn't. Like she living with a whole nother dude, and obviously his credit is better than Deontay's. I don't know. But, and then they talking about Deontay is like really blowing up her phone all the time, all the time, all the time. I don't know. Even though Deontay said it wasn't his text messages and all that, y'all. Come on now. Okay. We all know that. Come on now. Okay, now we on to
I know she loves him. I don't know that you really love my son.
I know Kevin's mom did not get up here and say, I don't know if you really love my son. Girl, bye. Your son is a straight up garden tool. Your son is literally in somebody's shed right now because he's a straight up garden tool. Your son probably need to get checked for something because he didn't dig in every garden, probably in Arlington, Texas. So if you asking, well, I don't know if she loves my son, girl. I mean, you're okay, girl. Right? All right. Okay. Like I don't know if you really love my son, honey. Your son don't love nobody. Your son's a straight up garden tool. I was like, he over there, like he not a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not a good person. Oh, this is like a repeat. Okay, you know what? Let me go look at the other one. But yeah, like Kevin, I don't understand why he's on the show either because his storyline is boring, and it's kind of like, I mean, it's kind of boring, and it's kind of like redundant. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of redundant, but I don't know. I don't care about him and that girl Tiffany and the other blonde girl, and they all just seem like a bunch of like ratchet hood rat ass people, like for real. Like they just seem like on some ratchetness, and yeah, I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that storyline. It seems a little a little forced as well, and it seems a little fake. So I don't know what to think about that storyline, but we gonna see. So here we go. What is he called? Super stupid Sean and Sarah. Sean and Sarah. The wedding of the decade, y'all. It's the wedding of the decade. Like Sarah looks very beautiful. I loved her makeup and her dress. Again, I've said it before 100 times. I don't know what she sees in Sean. Maybe she's settling, maybe because she's knocked up. Who knows, girl? I'm not mad at you. But her hair looks nice. The wedding looks okay. Kelly is there with the kids. She said, I could have had that, but whatever. Kelly, you kind of sound a little bitter, girlfriend. Just a little bit. Just a little bitter, girl. Just a little bit. And Kelly and Sarah's so little. Why it look like they had this huge venue, but then not that many people there? Like it just seems like they got this big place that WeTV probably rented out, but it don't look like there's a whole bunch of people there. The cake is lovely. The cake is very nice. I know WeTV paid for that cake. High five, WeTV. High five. That cake is nice. It's nice. And the thing about this is that Sean and Kelly have some really cute kids. Like they some nice looking kids. So I don't know how that happened. And that cake looks good. Cake looks nice. But they have some really lovely children. Look at the cake. She couldn't even cut it. It just fell on the side. Just the cake, just a piece of cake just said blue. I see some black folks there. So obviously, shout out to the black people at the wedding. Oh no, Kelly telling you like her daughter is hysterical. Like, why is she crying? Oh, the daughter is crying. See, this makes me emotional. She's saying it's like rubbing it in my face. No, Sarah did not come out there talking about what the F is going on. Baby, I'll be like, hold on, wait a minute. What? Like, my daughter's having a moment. Sarah's cousin's married to a black man. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I see some mixed kids. I can't believe Sarah came out and was like, what the F is going on? Girl, my daughter is talking to her dad. That's what the F is going on. No said. Okay, now we're going to Kevin and Tiffany. This this hot mess here. I don't like Kevin and Tiffany. Like, I just I don't know how they got together. I don't understand the point of them together. Apparently, spoiler alert, Kevin and Tiffany are not even together. She got another hugged up with another man on Facebook. So apparently half of this they did for the show. I don't think Tiffany even act like she really liked Kevin. This is another one of these people that don't even look good together, like they should even be in a relationship together. Chaz and Brandon don't look like they need to be in a relationship together. Tiffany and Kevin don't look like they need to be in a relationship together. Sean and Sarah look like total opposites. Deontay and Lindsay sure in the hell look like they don't need to be in a relationship. They don't look like they couldn't even be co-workers at Walmart. They couldn't even be co-workers at Burger King. They don't look like they belong in the same room together. Like, it's just, I don't see a lot of chemistry. Eric and Puppy, no chemistry at all. Like, these couples, I just be like, y'all, how y'all get with people, and then it just seemed like y'all just like no chemistry. She would have asked her cousins if her husband had a brother or some friends, something. Sarah needed something other than goofy ass Sean. I'm sorry, nothing personal, but Sean is goofy. He goof true.
People on dating apps, I just feel like it's kind of, they're literally gonna freaking try to burn my house down.
Oh no. Tiffany, honey, you don't have a house. She talking about dating people on dating apps. She's scared gonna try to burn the house down. Girl, you don't have a house. You don't have a house. You don't have a pot to piss in or window to throw it out of, girlfriend. So
So that's the patches, right? And they go in the shirt, put them however you want. So say this bitch is back crazy.
You can swap them.
they talking about going on a dating app and if somebody's crazy. I'm like, this ain't 1953. Everybody's on dating apps. Even like politicians are on dating apps trying to find a girl. Like or a dude. Like it ain't this ain't like 2004. Like dating apps is you don't bring people back to your house you don't know. So if you're that dumb, then you deserve to get robbed or murked or something. Because if you that stupid. And then here come this chick, Kayla. And they live in Arlington, which is like an hour from me. Like my ex like lives literally like right around the corner from where Kevin lives. Like I know the street and everything. My ex lives over there. Like I think I've seen Kevin before when I used to go over my ex's house all the time. But yeah, my ex lives in Arlington. They live like down the street from each other. Like and then this chick with Kayla, this is so forced and fake. I'm sure WeTV's like, okay, Kayla, pull up, girl. Yeah, pull up, girl. This is so fake. Like I said, this is so phony. Like, here come Kayla following them, talking about what's up. And Kayla has no reason to even. I just okay. Let me just say my rant for a second. Kayla really have no reason to be sweating Kevin this hard. Kayla is a pretty girl. She could probably get like other dudes out there. It's not like she busted, broke down with 6 kids. She just got out of prison. Kayla seems like an all right kind of chick. So it's like all this just seems like a setup and fakeness by WeTV. So it just seems fake. And then there was stuff came out online allegedly that Kayla already had a man, already had a boyfriend. Like she was already like in a relationship with somebody else when WeTV showed up and was doing this and doing all these shenanigans. WeTV, I call shenanigans. Okay, now here they meeting some chick online. Supposedly, this she don't even look like some chick you would even meet online in Arlington. She don't even look like some chick that would even live in Arlington. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I know chicks in Arlington. She don't look like one of them. Look, she like, oh, I like strip clubs. It's like, girl, you don't even like you from Arlington. You like you from somewhere else, like Cali or Florida or some shit.
You want to hop on it? You can hop on it. For a living, I'm actually a dominatrix. I've done bondage.
Oh, okay. She's done bondage down. That's what I'm finna say. This chick don't look like somebody be on a dating app. She looks like, yo, bondage or dominatrix. Yeah, okay. That's not somebody you typically just find on a dating app.
Think about marrying Kevin, but make a choice. Like, do you want to be with me or not?
The Caleb they're talking about she think about marrying Kevin.
Well, I think I'm about to give him an ultimatum.
I'm telling you, that D better be real good, y'all. Cause I mean, Kevin is cute and everything, but I mean, you can see through Kevin's bullshit in a second. I told you he a straight up garden too. I told you he in the shed out back. I keep telling y'all. He a HEAUX. Hoe. Okay, Kevin's a hoe. A hoe know a hoe. Okay, let me just put it that way. I know a hoe when I see him. There's hoes near and there's hoes far. Here a hoe, there a hoe, everywhere a hoe. I know a hoe when I see one. I can spot a hoe a mile away. I'm like, oh, there you go. Oh, that's a hoe right there. Oh, there she is, hoe. I can tell people hoe. Old hoe, young hoe, black hoe, white hoe. I know a hoe. And Kevin's a hoe. He's gonna be one of these dudes that's gonna be 56 years old and not married and got like 6 kids. Kind of like my daddy. May he rest in peace, but my daddy was a hoe. So I know a hoe when I see one, okay? That's a hoe. And then Sarah's family just like they finna roll on somebody. Like they have like really BDE energy. They have BD energy. They like, let's go. So this wedding was going good, but I don't know. Anyway, meanwhile, back in Mississippi with Lindsay and Blaine, her friend, okay, that she lived with, that drives her around everywhere, that she over here rubbing his lips and stuff. Like, who do that with a friend? Jared, girl. And then I'm keep telling y'all, Deontay and Lindsay, Deontay is trolling us. I don't care what anybody say. I do not believe that Deontay is this dumb. I do not believe he's that naive. I think Deontay has been trolling us ever since day one. Even the situation when Nicole gives me the side eye, I'm like, really, Deontay? I think Deontay wanted to be on the show. Want to do other things, maybe start a modeling career in the OnlyFans and do the shit that he's doing now. I think Deontay likes the attention, and I think that he knew talking to Lindsay, she'd been on the show before. It's like a grift. I think Deontay did this. I think this is a setup. I think this is all on purpose by them. I don't think they had a real relationship at all. I don't think Deontay was like, oh, I need to move to Mississippi and be with this girl or move her to Virginia. I don't believe that. I don't care what anybody say. Especially on Lindsay's behalf. No, she didn't carve FU into that dude's there. See, I didn't see Lindsay's season at all.
Yeah, I'm not going to be out right now. Like, for real. I'm going to kind of
just Lindsay just need to go be with Blaine and go off into the ether and have a good life, girl.
Even though I've already served 18 months, I can still have a whole lot more space time.
Now Lindsay and Blaine finna visit her lawyer. So she's finna go see her lawyer, apparently. What kind of lawyer is this? He got a ponytail? What is happening? What's going on?
I have pending charges here in Alcorn County from 2020. I just got indicted on. I believe I have warrants off my arrest right now.
I do believe that is correct.
Oh, Lindsay got warrants and everything. She wanted in these streets.
So I could be arrested right now. I get pulled over.
Oh yeah, there's no question you're pulled over.
He said, "Oh, there's no question. You get pulled over. You going to jail."
Have them to face the music, or you can turn yourself in and plead not guilty, and then bond out. That kind of thing.
What kind of time are we looking at for these charges?
You're looking at 30 years.
30 years.
Okay. But those charges are only have to be served at 25%.
What is 25% of 30 years?
Let me tell you.
25%. Oh, he doing 9 years? 7.5 years.
I don't want to do time. I would much love to stay out here with my daughter and be a productive citizen. You know, I've created a life out here for myself, and I'm just trying to do the right thing.
And I can't believe, like, when according to Amber was reporting on Lindsay and everything, somebody was in the comments talking about, well, Lindsay's a good mother, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, girl, bye. Or whoever wrote that comment was just stupid. I'm like, how can somebody be a good mother when you ain't even raised your child? How you gonna be a good mother when you've been in and out of jail since you was 18? Like, how you gonna be a good mother when you've never taken care of your child? Just because you do some damn Facebook posts and Instagram, that's not being a parent. Oh, look at my daughter. Look how lovely she is. Oh, me and my daughter hanging out, blah, blah. What that mean? That don't mean shit. That don't mean you a parent. I can't believe somebody would say that. And I didn't really know Lindsay's story at the time. But I was like, okay, that don't make no sense. Just because somebody, you got your kid up on your Facebook, your Instagram, that don't make you a good parent. I mean, shit. And that, if it was that easy, we all be in there. But yeah, somebody was actually defending Lindsay, like, she's a good mom. I'm like, how you gonna be a big good mom getting out of jail? What? Her mama raising her daughter. That's not a good mom. I'm like, y'all be taking this social media shit just way too seriously and be like, oh, they a good parent. That don't mean nothing. I don't have my kids up on my Facebook like that or my Instagram. I don't have my kids up on my Twitter. I'm not like that every once in a while, but I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do whether you're a good parent or a good boyfriend or girlfriend or nothing. Back to Sean and his hot mess, his wedding that's popping off. Oh, the gender reveal. Is that what she got upset about? Oh, the gender reveal. The daughter has. I don't understand why the daughter had a problem with the gender reveal. Her mom is like, I'll smack that bitch, Bubba. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me. Well, let me go ahead and put this on pause and let mofos know real quick. Sarah's mom is wrong for that. It has nothing to do with her. Her daughter is grown. I don't mind her going in there saying, hey, what's going on? What's happening? But her getting mad, talking about, I'll smack that bitch, blah, blah, blah. Girl, go sit your snaggletooth ass down somewhere. Jabberjaws. Please do. Okay, bye, Gio. No problem. But I'm like, Sarah's mom, girl, if you don't go sit your toothless ass down somewhere with that madness, Kelly trying to tell her, like, this is my daughter. He has not been in his kid's life, like, for years, apparently. And so the gender reveal got the daughter upset. He is a father. Let a father do what he need to do to go calm down his daughter. There's no way in hell I have kids. There's no way my daughter finna get married to somebody with children and something pop off at the wedding, and I'm gonna step in and get mad at the baby mama or ex-wife, and that's not my place. I'll be like, "Are you good?" "Yeah, mom, I'm good." "Okay, I'm gonna be over here." "You good? You good, baby girl? You good?" "Okay, I'm finna go make sure everybody having a good time." But the idea that the mom want to step in there and be like, "Well, this is her day," and blah 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 blah, girl. Have you had a wedding before? Obviously not. Like, yes, it's her day. And you have to keep that in mind. It is Sarah's day, not yours. Sarah's day. So she married this man with 6 fucking kids. So you think you just going to have a life and have a wedding where everything's going to go smoothly? Not with 6 kids, it ain't. Even with 1 kid, you might have issues. So whether it's at the wedding, before the wedding, during the wedding, or after the wedding, she the one that got pregnant and marrying a dude that got 6 kids that he not taking care of. So If the barbecue, if it pops off at the barbecue, it pops off at the barbecue. If it pops off at the wedding, it pops off at the wedding. Sarah, sweetie, that's what you signed up for. That's what you signed up for, boo-boo. If you can't deal with that, don't be with somebody who got kids that are in and out of their lives. Because the kids' feelings going to be hurt at the gender reveal, at the baby shower, when the baby is born. Yes, indeed. Their feelings might be hurt. Because they like, you here for this baby. You wasn't here for me. Let my daughter show up at her daddy's wedding and she want to cry. I mean, the daughter wasn't even acting a fool. She was just off in the corner crying. So as a dad, he should go to his daughter and be like, it's okay. I'm sorry that you feel the way. I'm sorry I haven't been there, blah, 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 blah. And as a mother, it breaks your heart to see your child upset over something that the other parent has done to them. And so for Sarah's mom to show her snaggletooth ass and be like, whatever, I'll beat Kelly. Kelly was like, that's my daughter. Like they having a moment. Again, ain't nobody forced Sarah. This ain't the Handmaid's Tale. Come on now. Ain't nobody forced you to marry this dude. This is the drama you signed up for. So she's like telling her, I don't know your mom, but that's messed up for her, you know. And I understand the mom, yeah, Kelly's telling Sarah, I understand your mom's defending you, but that's pretty messed up. And it is. Sarah's like, this is an important day for me, blah, blah, blah. Girl, this is what you married into. Are you kidding me?
20 years and had 6 kids with her.
Yeah.
They never even got engaged, let alone married. So, of course, it's complete show.
Yeah, it's not about Kelly and Sean. It's about Sean and his children. And if you can't deal with that, you shouldn't be with somebody who doesn't fucking take care of their children. This is the type of shit that happens. So apparently the girl's saying she's been the only girl for the longest time. So the idea that he's going to have a daughter, it's a lot for her. She's his only daughter. I get it now. Yeah, saying that I'm your only daughter and now you have another daughter. So she really feels like she's going to be replaced.
My dad isn't even here at my wedding. Nobody's mad at you. I know that.
So Sarah over here talking about, well, my dad is not even here at my wedding. Girl, it's not about you. Go and enjoy your wedding. She should have came out there and been like, is everything okay? You know what? Even though we're having a little girl, nobody's replacing you, sweetie. Nobody's trying to replace you. We're both going to be here for you. We're married now. I'm going to treat you just like you're my daughter. That's what grown people say to people, say to children. You know, not, well, my dad isn't here either. And blah, blah, blah. And this is my wedding. And yada, yada, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, it's not about you. You know what I'm saying? It's not about you. I would never supersede and put myself in that position. And I'm not trying to be mad at Sarah, but if you because she been in jail and ain't really been around for her child like that, she may not see things like that. But you know, people, for those of us who raise kids, we understand that it's not about me. Like it's never all about me. It's about my child as well. If I'm in a situation where a man is estranged from his children, no matter what the reason is, whether it's the baby mama, whether it's his dumb ass, whether it's the children or whatever, and then we finna have another baby, and he ain't. I would be kind enough to understand. Okay, she gonna feel some type of way, even if it's at my wedding. I'm gonna run out there and be like, "Girl, you. I know you upset, but you ain't got nothing to worry about me. You will always be his daughter, his eldest daughter, and I'm here for you. I'm here for you." It's not about my wedding. It's not about me being upset. It's not about my guests. A wedding lasts one day, and then you got to deal with the real shit, which is the marriage. Wedding ceremony is one day. You got to deal with the marriage now. So If she think that this is gonna be the only time that this little old situation gonna spring up, wait till she had a baby. Then it's really gonna be some shit probably gonna go down. But again, that's what you signed up for. I wouldn't be with a man who's estranged from his kids, period. That's just me personally. That's just your girl Kiki personally. I've never dated somebody who wasn't in their kid's life. Would never date somebody who don't want to be in their kid's life. I would feel bad and guilty because I'm not here to mend fences and fix people's relationships with their children. If I'm grown, he grown, we all grown, I feel like as a grown person, he should be having his business and be a father. Part of my attraction to a man is if you have kids, are you a father? That's attractive to me, a father, an involved father. I can't be with somebody who is not involved with their children. You know, and I understand you if your kids live out of state, live out of the country, well, you better be talking to them, texting them, letting them know that you love them, something. Paying child support, recording their events, being proud of your children, having them on your Facebook, having them on your social media, if that's allowed, something. But I don't do deadbeats because when time goes on and those kids get to be teenagers and grown adults and they come back into the parents' life or try to have a relationship, that's a hard thing when your dad or your mom has a whole nother family with somebody else. That's a whole host of problems that you should be going to family therapy for, to be honest with you. But Sarah and her mom were wrong for that. You know, like they were wrong for that. So I didn't like that. That rubbed me the wrong way, period. Because I can see my child being in that situation with her dad, and I will go off on somebody because I'll be like, my child needs to speak to her father. You know, period. I'm staying out of it. You stay out of it. She needs to speak to her father. Hey, Sherry. Hey, what's up, girl? We're talking about Sean. So now we're moving on to Houston, Brittany, and Ray. And these get the award for the most boringest damn couple ever because they just boring. Like Brittany, even her friends are boring. Her friends look boring. I mean, Brittany live in Houston, which is far from me. I'm in the Dallas area. Girl, Brittany, call me, girl. We can be friends. I'll add some spice to this show. She's talking about the wedding, what she want. She want a long ponytail. She want a mermaid dress, whatever the hell else people want at weddings. And her friends are sitting around with her like, oh, girl, yeah. Da, 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 da. Boring. I'm just like, girl, okay. I think the only reason they even on the show is because they want to show another wedding. Whatever. I'm serious. Okay, we own the Brittany and Amanda. Let me tell you, spoiler alert. There's rumors going around online that the things that Brittany and Amanda has said online about implying that the fight was fake or the storyline may be fake, whatever. If I was Amanda, I'd be saying it's fake too because you got your whole ass whooped, like pushed down in front of your job, in front of everybody. Your biscuits was on the ground. I would have been like, ooh, girl, it's fake too. Girl, what happened? I saw you. She pushed you down to the ground. Girl, you know that's fake. Yeah, you know, I didn't really get hurt. Girl, you know, that's not real. I would have said that shit too. Because the way she got pushed around and punked out, I mean, Brittany came with that BDE. She studded up on you, and then she just totally pushed you down. I would have said it was fake too. But then they said Brittany was saying something online too, that it was fake. Yeah, that makes sense, Sherry C. You know, but people said it kind of looked fake. But I mean, how much money did they pay you, Amanda? I mean, I don't know. You had to break me off like, I don't know, man. I need like $5K. You're not gonna get me in front of my job and push me on the ground and have me looking stupid. And then her hair was like all this. Her hair was like this. She was like, oh, Brittany, please no more. I was like, girl, okay, how much did they pay you? Because $2,000 wasn't gonna cut it. Had me out there looking dumb as hell. Pushed all on the ground, legs flying up in the air, just woo. Like, girl, your legs was up in the air, girl. You feel you hit hard on that ground. Girl, I need at least 5,000. And then so now Brittany is supposedly meeting Marcy. I want to call him Marcelino. And I didn't know Brittany had so many tattoos. Like she's tatted up. She tatted up like Debo. Like she tatted up like Debo over here. Like, girl, she got some tats. She's tatted up like Debo. You know, she's sitting out here on a tire in the middle of the desert with like some skulls. Like, girl, what's happening with this scene? I don't know if she's out there, she's thinking, or I don't know, girl. Yeah, I know prison girls have a lot. I have friends that have been in jail. Let me tell y'all something. I've dated dudes in prison. I've had friends in prison. I've had relatives in prison. I've never been in jail. I've been a good girl. I've never been to jail ever. Knock on wood. I've never been arrested. I don't have no warrants, nothing. I'm such a good girl. But I have friends that have been in and out of jail, incarcerated, for many different reasons and many different charges. Relatives have been locked up. Both of my brothers have been in prison. So she's saying that she needs to talk to Marcelino or whatever. Yeah, me too. Exactly. High five. Team, I got a clean record. Brittany says she's been surviving her entire life. She seemed like a tough broad. That's why I said when they talking about they fight was fake, but I believe it though, because Brittany seems like that she seemed like she stood up on your ass in a minute. She seemed like she would corner you in a jail cell and just beat your ass real quick if you mess with her. She just seemed like she seemed like Brittany seemed like the type she been through some stuff and seen some things and probably had to like fight people off or fend for herself on certain levels. So like, you know, I respect Brittany's hustle. Because, you know, I told you, Brittany seemed like she stood up. She was top dog. I told you she was. She's probably bossing all them hoes around. Go give me my cornbread. She like, you gonna eat your cornbread? I said, Brittany, give me your cornbread. Give me a cornbread, bitch. Brittany was up there snatching food's cornbread in prison. She didn't give a damn. Give me your cornbread, bitch. Get out of here. Go sit down and give me that Jello too. Shit. And Eric's haircut. Now they back to Eric and Puppy. And Eric's haircut is most unfortunate. Why does their bedroom look like a hurricane hit through it and got and what is going on? Is this like an episode of Hoarders? What is happening? Eric's haircut is most unfortunate. Just too many razor cuts. Eric's haircut looked like he went to a black barber, and the black barber really didn't know what to do. So he was just kind of like, whoa, here we go. I know their house is a mess. It's like, y'all grown-ass people, y'all need to learn how to clean. And then Eric got online and read people from Phil talking about he not a drug addict and all this shit. I was like, boo-boo. You might not sell drugs, y'all may not be on drugs, but where your house look, the house look like it's on drugs. Something's going on in that house. Because that house don't look like a normal house. Either y'all just some dirty motherfuckers. I don't know. Maybe y'all just dirty. And then some people's trying to say it's an Airbnb. I said, shit, if it's an Airbnb, they finna lose all they deposit or whatever. All of it is gone. Because that house is a mess. Like, that's not an Airbnb. That's I mean, it's a nice house, but it's that's a hot mess.
Okay, well, why do you keep stalling what's divorce?
Don't say about that either. Those things is out of my hands that I can't control.
She asked him about the divorce, and he was saying, yeah, he talking about he not a drug. His eyes be looking like he owns some weed, some real good or something. Like his eyes be red all the time. And then Puppy's asking him, like, what about the divorce? Like, aren't you supposed to be getting a divorce? And he was like, well, it's out of my hands. And yeah, divorce do take time. It do take a while. You can't just run out and get a divorce in a month. Most times.
No, you haven't. You haven't done nothing to appease me.
You haven't done anything to clean that house. So what you need to do to appease me? I clean this shit up.
You're right. You know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm just gonna leave. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave.
No. Leave it. You're not. If you leave, then you like, don't you bear
This is my house.
He's talking about this is my house.
Come on, because I know this like this.
Okay, so
At some point.
And then people on Gio's show was talking about, well, I think Eric loves Puppy. When you love somebody, you don't talk that much shit. I wish somebody would be like, Keisha, I love you. But we get into an argument. I'm finna leave the house. I'm not gonna come back. Are you for real with me? I'll be clapping at you. Where you going? You leave the house, bitch, don't come back. God, are you kidding me? What love is this? I gotta hold your hand and be like, no, baby, don't leave. Bye, get gone. Shit. Fuck out of here. I mean, I done been in this situation before. That's why I feel so strong, because I've been in this situation where every time you get in a fight, they want to leave. There's the door, MFA. Okay. There's the door. Please don't tell me that Eric's so in love. No, he loves Puppy. Blah, 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 blah. Where? Where they do that at? Where do they do that at, y'all? Where they do that at? Where you get into an argument? You're like, oh, I just leave and I won't come back. That's some vindictive. That's childish and it's vindictive. Like, it's not nice. It's manipulative. Like, who loves somebody and be like, if you gonna act that way, then he should have never. If that's the way he was with his wife, no wonder they didn't get along. Because, child, I couldn't have dealt with that for more than a month. I wouldn't have married no motherfucker like that. Y'all playing with me. I mean, I would have been like, shit. We would have went on 3 dates, and I would have been like, it's a no for me. It's a no. It's a no for me. I mean, the haircut enough would be like, it's a no for me, you know. But Eric is just like, I don't care. Like, his whole attitude is very like, I don't care with Puppy. I don't like dudes like that. I don't like dudes where you're like, okay, this is a problem, this is an issue, I'm hurting, and their attitude is very flippant, like, I don't care, whatever. That ain't love to me. That ain't love to me. You sit down, we're gonna have a discussion and talk it out like two grown-ass people that's supposed to be like 30, 40 years old. Not we a bunch of fucking teenagers, and I'm just gonna leave the house and I ain't gonna talk to you. What the shit is that? Fuck out of here. That's not cool. That's not how you handle being. That's not you do with somebody you trying to marry, you engaged to. So y'all gonna be married every time you have a conflict. Your conflict resolution is just leaving the house and being gone all night, fucking somebody else, right? Okay, y'all keep keeping it too real tonight. Like, okay. Oh, Lindsay. Now we're going to Lindsay and Blaine. She talking to Deontay. She apparently got a job. He was like, well, if you got 5 seconds to post on Facebook, you can talk to me.
I'm starting to feel Deontay get a little bit clingy.
She said, I'm starting to feel he's a little bit clingy, girl. Why does the guy always want to leave? Exactly. I don't have time for that. You know, we grown. And then, yeah, why were they not using protection? Y'all, I mean, y'all, there's like IUDs, there's rings, there's shots, there's implants, there's condoms, there's birth control. Y'all grown and y'all don't understand. And Eric already has like, what, 2 or 3 kids. So you want another kid? And you ain't even divorced yet? Like, okay. Lindsay, like, he blowing up my phone all day long. Oh my God. Blaine looking at her just like, girl, what? Girl, why are we still going on with this farce and this stupidity? She like, he just keep calling me and I just don't know what to do. I don't. Girl, Lindsay, okay. Like, go have 8 seats. Okay, now we on to Destiny. Apparently Destiny is the baby wants to be free. That the baby's like, get me the hell out of here. Get me out of here. This is not a healthy environment for me. The baby already know it's some bullshit. Cause the baby's like, look, I want up out of here. Adopt me out. I don't want to see Destiny on next season. Please, God. Please. Like, there's no reason why this woman, she got a husband. You need to go be with her husband. Apparently, spoiler alert, her and her husband are not together anymore, supposedly. She on with somebody else. And then she about to have another baby that Destiny can't take care of because I forgot how many kids she has, like 3 or 4 kids that she ain't taking care of. So that's another person that's just stupid. It's like, you, out of all people, when you got that many kids, you should be taking, proactive measures. Same thing with Sarah and Sean, though. It's like, if you knew you were getting out of prison, that's the first thing I would have did. Would have been like, okay, I need to get on some birth control or something. Oh, Destiny has 5 kids. So she about to have another child with somebody that she's not together with again. And she just keep popping out these babies like she a damn Pez dispenser. Just Like that's just sad. And I feel and the person that loses in all of this is her children. The children lose every damn time. Every time. You bringing a child into this world at a disadvantage. Like it's hard enough being in this world, period. But then when you've been born in this world and both of your parents are not in your life and you don't you maybe adopted in an orphanage, whatever. I don't know the situation of her children, or maybe they're with relatives, but you're bringing kids in a situation that you're putting them at a disadvantage in the first place. So, and then you're going to go out and have another child. You don't five that you can't take care of, and then a sixth one that she can't take care of either. So all of this is just sad. And then the husband, obviously something has to be wrong with him too, because he married the chick, and I'm just like, okay, so are you on some sort of substance? Because you married her, so obviously there has to be something wrong with him too. So I don't know. It's just sad. I just feel bad for the children, not the adults, the kids. So apparently Destiny went into false labor or something, and they got her all right. No, that was karma trying to tell you to stop, leave Sean alone, and go sit your crackhead ass down somewhere and go have your baby, and stay in California and leave Sean and Sarah. They got enough issues without her.
So I realized it's not about me. I'm just ready to finish this pregnancy and have a healthy baby.
She said she's just ready to finish this pregnancy and have a healthy baby. Well, girl, going after Sean ain't helping the shit.
As long as I've known Brandon, she seems like she's been honest and upfront with me about everything.
Chaz is just so. I don't even know what to say. Chaz is like, Brandon's always been honest with me, and blah blah blah. Oh my God. Okay. So poor Sarah. I feel really bad. Yeah, I feel bad for Sarah, kinda, sorta. And here, Brittany. Okay, we back to Brittany and Ray. Like the child, they so boring. I like Ray's grandmother though. She cool. They finna have a talk. What kind of talk are we talking about? Like the birds and the bees? I think they got that down. What's the talk?
That you need a little strength because you got to carry your wife over the threshold. Yeah.
Is he really gonna carry Brittany over the threshold? The fuck? Oh, Ray, y'all pray for Ray. I need all the prayer warriors out there to pray for Ray, because he got to pick Brittany's ass up over the threshold. Y'all pray for Ray. I wouldn't want nobody to pick my 5'10" ass over the fucking threshold either. Like, I mean, y'all pray for Ray. Ray gonna blow his back out. Ray gonna be like, oh my God, he gonna be like this. Come on, Brittany. Come on, girl. Come. Oh shit. He gonna drop her on the ground. In the middle of the weapon, everybody gonna be like, everybody gonna gasp. He gonna drop her on the ground. Yeah, Brittany, like, oh, she's 6, she's a tall girl too. I'm a tall girl too. I hated that Ray lost his mom. Like, I hate that. Makes me sad when they show pictures of him and his mama. That made me sad. Like, but, and knowing that his mom is not there, that makes me sad. Anything about a dead parent makes me sad. My husband is passed away, so anytime I see somebody parent passed away and the kids having to grow up, it really makes me sad, because then I think, like, is my son gonna grow up and feel that way when he get older? Like, and there's nothing I can do about it, and just try to navigate him through that. He's gonna get married and go to college and live his life and have children, and know in the back of his brain they're like, oh, I wish my dad was here. That just talking about it just makes me makes your girl upset to think that that my kids will go through that as they get older. I thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. Like, it's been a struggle. Like, and then knowing that my son was only 4 years old when my husband passed, and so I had many years. I had 8 great, wonderful years with my husband, and he only had 4. And then as he gets older, he watches videos and sees pictures, and he doesn't really remember. So he has to always ask me questions. And so Ray, with his grandmother, he has his grandmother, and Ray has his dad too. But really, I think his grandmother is the one that nurtured him and raised him and he has his dad, and I think Ray has a stepmom as well, and they have a good relationship. But it's just different when it's your real parent. Okay, and Grandma wants Ray to talk to Brittany's father to get the blessing. I didn't know people still got blessing over weddings. I didn't know, but then again, I'm not really versed on weddings, so I don't. I haven't been to a wedding in a long time, and it was grown people. The last two weddings I went to was second marriages, and these people were like in their 50s. So it's like, there wasn't no caring, nobody with no damn threshold. There wasn't nobody asking anybody's hand in marriage. It was their second marriage, third marriage for one of them. So, once you get married a few times, you just kind of like, come on, we got this. It's all these other traditions just kind of went to the waste. So it wasn't a very traditional type weddings that I went to. It was just kind of like, we grown, turn on the DJ, get the cake out, let's get out there and dance, get our dance on, But it was fun though. And he's talking about Ray owes restitution, and if they get married, she will be legally halfway responsible for it. I think Brittany's parents, they have some sort of money somewhere. And I think they're just scared that because of Ray's restitution and all this is going to cut into Brittany's parents' money or her money or whatever. But I like Ray though. I even though Ray got caught sending them D pics to another chick online, and then Brittany had to come in and like take his cell phone, shut down his social media, and all this other stuff. Girl, Brittany didn't play. But I like Ray, but I don't like the fact that he was doing that to Brittany and going behind her back. But Ray seems like the type I hate to say that, but he just seems like the type that would be like talking to some chick on the low with a burner phone, just I wouldn't trust Ray. He was locked up for too long. And then when you do a show like this, these dudes got all kinds of women in their DMs and their boxes on social media, hitting on them, trying to talk to them. There's no way in hell I would drag my man on some reality show, because I know chicks would be trying to hit him up all the time, and that I wouldn't be able to deal with that. That would be an automatic trust issue. Like, all these chicks trying to talk to you, all these chicks trying to hit you up. They sending you naked pictures. They talking about, hey, call me. Some of these chicks trying to get on the show. That's just too much. Yeah, burner phone. The word of the day is burner phone. Because everybody got one. So now here we going back to Kevin and these two bras. Because Kayla is a whole stalker. She like following him, parked in the back. She called him a little bitch. Kayla's crazy. Kayla got issues. She needs Jesus. She needs Jesus. She needs some prayer. She needs prayer warriors too. Because
I kind of would have been down to with this bitch too, while he's trying to run off and find some other little trash ass ugly bitch. He didn't even talk to me about having a threesome,
This bitch talking about, he didn't even talk to me about having a threesome. I would have fucked her. I mean, dang, what's up? Like, she's upset because they didn't ask her to kick off the menage. They didn't ask her to have a threesome. I'm just like, girl, okay. Yeah, like, it's time to go. Yeah, and then Tiffany don't seem like she down with it anyway. Like, Tiffany just don't seem like she the type to be with a chick. Now, Kayla, her crazy ass, she look like the type, but Tiffany, nah. Tiffany to me don't seem like. See, she seems like she just going along with it because Kevin is going along with it.
I'm so thankful. The magical red X on his bucket. Tracy's super sweet and everything, but I'm just not vibing with her as far as like somebody I would bring into my relationship.
Yeah, Tiffany talking about she not vibing with this chick. Tiffany not vibing with nobody because you don't like women. Like, I'm tired of these fake bi girls, these fake gay girls who doing it just because they man want them to do it. But when it comes down to the get down, they have to be like super drunk or super high in order for them to even perform or do something with the chick. And then afterwards they regret it, and then they feel jealous. And then, it's like this having a threesome or bringing another chick into your relationship is not something that should be taken lightly. It should not be something you're doing because you want to please your man, or it's something you're doing because you want to please your girl, or it's their birthday, or it's your anniversary. It should, if you want to be with a woman, then you should want to be with a woman. It ain't like something you do because like it's a hobby. I want to go be with this chick because it's a hobby, because my man want to do it, so I'm doing. It should never be about that. And to me, Tiffany, she don't want to be with no chick. She just doing it because she think, okay, this is the way I can keep Kevin. You know what I'm saying? And that's just sad and pathetic. Like, nobody should do that. When you're playing with your sexuality and your sexual health, it should be something that everybody's on board. The girl should be on board. You should be on board. He should be on board. Everybody should be on board. Nobody should feel obligated to be gay or be bi or bring somebody else in their relationship. They shouldn't. And nobody should pressure somebody into bringing somebody in either. Like, there shouldn't be no pressure either way. It should be something that you've both talked about a lot and you agree to. I've never had a threesome. I've never been with a girl, but I know people that have, and I know how it's done and how it can work. And I've seen it go left real quick. And I've seen people do just silly, dumb stuff. Back to Deontay. He had his crib with his homeboy. I like Deontay's friend. Deontay's house is clean though. Like, he keeps a clean house. So I admire that. I admire a man who cleans. Thumbs up, Deontay. His house looks neat. So his apartment looks neat. And here comes his friend. His friend be funny.
She don't always have the time to talk. We used to talk every day.
Oh, Derek. That's his name, Derek. Yeah, I like Derek. Derek is cool.
She'll go days and days now without talking to me. It's weird. Days. Yeah.
Okay, wait. He's saying Lindsay go. Hold on. I got to put this on pause. Did he just say Lindsay go days and days and don't talk to him? Days and days. Days and days, my guy. Okay. That's definitely a bright neon red flag. If you with somebody and they going days and days and days and they don't talk to you and they be like, oh, I was busy. Oh, I was doing this. But then they posting on Facebook or Instagram and Twitter, but they don't have time enough to even send you a text message or call you. But they on social media. Yeah. A day maybe, but days and days. No, dude, read the room. She don't want to be with you. Like, even Derek is telling them.
It's such a difference, man, because he was calling me 5-6 times a day, wanting my whole attention.
He's saying when she was in prison. I love the fact that Derek got a motherfucking cat shirt on. Look, he didn't draw a map.
She turned into my conflict. It's weird, but I just like stuff like that. Like,
what?
I don't know. I like for my girl to be clingy and obsessive over me. Now she always around this cat all day.
What? What is wrong with Deontay? What is wrong? He talking about I like my women to be clingy and a little bit obsessive. Derek is wearing a cat shirt. You the MVP, dude. You go. He wearing a cat shirt. It has kitties on it. Oh.
You don't know that. I'm trying not to think about that. You need to think about it.
Yeah, you need to think about it. I don't know what's wrong with Deontay. His mom be talking about, did I drop you on the head as a baby? She keeps thinking. If my son act like this, I wouldn't even know what to do. Like, I would really have to rethink my position as a mother and as a human being. If my son acted like this, I would disown my son if he was this dumb. His friend said, I'm here for him. He done went from prison chick to prison chick to prison chick. Yeah, Derek got that cat shirt on. It's fly though. Like, it's cute. I like the fact that Derek said that he's still there for him. He dusts him off. That's what a good friend do. I don't like what he said, that that's what men put their happiness to the side to be with a chick. the shit. In my personal opinion, in my life experience, no. It's men that want to go out and do whatever the fuck they want to do. And they don't care what you got to say, what you got to do, acting like Eric. Well, I just leave. I'll just go do my own thing. I'll just won't talk to you, blah, blah, blah. That's my experience with dudes. That they go off and want to do whatever the hell they want to do. And Deontay's a good person. Like, I sense that I don't sense any ill intent. Like, I sense that he's a good person. But yeah, I mean, my experience talking about dudes, not my experience. Let me tell you about it was a commercial. Let me put it on pause and break it down for y'all. Let me tell you my experience. My experience is just like people complain about women not liking, not liking nice guys, and they said they corner, they square. Let me tell you, there is a societal myth out there that women out there, women don't like nice guys. I'm here to tell you that men don't like nice women either. You get a woman that handles her business, that works, that take care of her kids, that has her shit together. There are men out there that will pass you by and pretty much be like, kick rocks. But then they get some chick that's toxic and crazy and obsessive and blah, blah, blah. And the reason why they fuck with this chick is because she's either really attractive, she gives it up easy, she's fake, real fake, like, oh, I like you, oh, you're so cute, and women do that shit. Women will say all the right things to get you to do. Then they get mad and bitter because the woman will use them for their money. The woman will be screwing 6 other dudes. The woman is basically using them. But it's like, okay, but you push another girl aside because that girl is not as easy as this one is. So easy, I tell men, advice to men out there, easy ain't necessarily good. Just because she down to sleep with you the first night and she look good, body good, face good. But if she living on a cot, she's sleeping on a cot in her mom's fucking basement, she ain't shit. Same thing with women. Oh, look at him. He look good. He a thug. He clean. He got a nice car, but then he living with his parents. He ain't got a pot to piss in the window, throw it out. So it's this whole thing, like myth out there that women just pass up good men all the time. Men like crazy too. I'm here to tell you, I've seen it. I've seen it in exes. I've seen it in cousins. I've seen it in brothers. I've seen male friends stop fucking with a good woman and like this crazy bitch that's keying up their car and blowing up their phone because they like the attention just as much as women do. So don't have men out there telling you women, or don't have men out there gassing your brain up and how you think that men don't like the attention as much as women do from crazy motherfuckers. They do. Men like the attention just as much as women do. Some women like crazy men. They like men who are obsessive, men who are clingy, men who are like, where you going? What are you doing? Controlling. Some men like that too. Some men like crazy, clingy women who ain't shit. As we can see on these shows where these dudes get with chicks that ain't good for them, have nothing, but oh, they really, really attractive. Oh, they really good looking. Oh, they saying all the right things. Boo-boo, they saying all the right things and they cute, but their whole life is foul. Their lifestyle is foul. What they doing is foul. They have no goals, no ambitions, no dreams, no intelligence, nothing. They are looking to play you, or you there just to pass the time. A lot of women date men just to pass the time, or until the next dude come around, or the dude that they really want will come around. And men will do the same thing. So best believe it goes both ways. But the idea that, men don't like crazy, they do. I know men who pick crazy chicks. Why do I always find the crazy chicks? Because that's on a deeper level. That's what you really like. If you have dated a bunch of chicks and been in relationships and they all crazy, guess what? The common denominator is you. You might be the crazy one because that's what you attract. That's what, on some level, you like that. And you may not see the signs. You may not see the red flags, but you need to adjust your thinking and start seeing red flags. Because, like I said, I know plenty of guys have been in situations where they just pass by a bunch of women, but then the chick they really like and feel some sort of chemistry with, whatever that is. Oh, I vibe with this chemistry. It's lust. It's lust. And then also it's attention. So I tell people, grow up. You know, you should want better for yourself. You know, you should want an equal relationship with someone that you're equal. So here we go, Eric and Puppy. Because she's telling him, if you leave, I don't care no more. Because he threatened to leave.
I'm not going to be waiting for you when you come back.
Oh, she said she's not going to be waiting for you when you come back. But then he's standing by the door. I hate people that do that. I'm going to leave. Okay, well then leave. Don't be standing by the door like, well, I don't know. And he did leave. So the girl, that's not somebody that you want to have a child with. Because every time you get into an argument, some go down, then he going to leave. Oh, no, he coming back. I can't. That's too much for me. I would need a drink dating Eric. But I've dated dudes like this. I've dated a dude just like this and couldn't deal with it. You know, I couldn't deal with it. Well, I'm going to leave. Then come back 5 minutes later. I thought you was leaving. And like I said, I'm not a crier. Like, I'm not like Puppy sitting in my corner and crying. Well, she's pregnant, so she's probably emotional. But I'm not that type of person. I'm. You say you leave. What you back for? That's Kiki. What you back for? There to do. MFer. That's what it takes a special man to deal with me. Yes, Puppy needs to have some self-respect and self-worth for herself. And I think Puppy doesn't have it. I don't know what kind of life Puppy had or what her upbringing was, but it seemed pretty rough too and pretty damaging. And Puppy, I think, just wants somebody to love her and to care for her and treat her, you know, good. But this is the first time I've ever seen Eric show any kind of emotion. And I tell men this all the time. It's okay to show your emotions. It's okay to be like, I don't want to lose this person, and tell them that, baby, I don't want to lose you. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. Let's not fight. Let's not argue. Let's try to make it up. Here, let me give you a hug. Let me love on you a little bit. That's okay. That goes a long way to love on somebody a little bit. Put your arm around them, give them a kiss, and they may be like, get off me, MFer, because, you know, that's how Kiki is. Get off me, motherfucker. That's me. No, man, get off me, fool. Get off me. But then after a while, I'm just like, okay, you know. Yeah, like, ain't no sense she telling him that, you know, she going to have a baby or whatever. And it's like, it's no sense of arguing and fighting and all going through all this. That's stressful on the body for her having a baby. It's just stressful. You know, like she should be peaceful. Should be easy. Not going through all this. I'm ready to see Brandwin and Chaz. Brandwin is dating this dude right now that is tattooed up. Like tattooed all over the face, all over the neck. Now, I like some tattoos on a man. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like tattoos all over the face and the neck. And that's not attractive to me. My man got tattoos all over his body, but not on his face. Like, I don't know how my man would look with tattoos all over his face. That would just be weird. Over there looking like a white broke ass thugged out Mike Tyson or some shit. I don't even know. Come on, Brandwin. Come on, girl. Where you at? Brandwin, your phone look dirty. You need to clean your screen, mama. And Brandwin, I'll be forgetting she 40. Like, Brandwin 40. Like, I'll be forgetting because the way she act is kind of like childish. Like, it's like she a child. Brandwin, what are you doing? I'm doing school stuff and putting myself through school, man. Like I do, like she act like she's 22 years old instead of like a 40-year-old. But that's because she been in and out of jail. And that should be stunting your mental growth and your emotional growth. She do Brandwin acts like a baby. Like I forget she 40.
I was very serious with. Hello?
So she was dating some other dude. She's tattoo face, tattoo arms, tattoo man. She was serious with him.
Like my heart stopped. It just makes me smile to be around him.
Oh no, you can tell like the look on her face. When she talks about this dude, you can see her body language and her face You know, have you ever talked to somebody and you can tell they really like a person because their whole face lights up and her whole like body language changes when she talks about this dude. But when she talk about Chad, she's just like, oh my God, Chad, oh my God, I'm not comfortable. Run. Like it's like night and day. So yeah, she really likes this dude. And she was with this dude for a while apparently. And apparently they still together, and he don't mind that she out there busting it wide open and doing something strange for a piece of change. So hey, you know, if he cool with it, I mean, you know, she busting it open and bringing it back. So obviously he don't have a problem with it. Some dudes like they're like, baby, do you, as long as you loving me, I don't care who else you doing. Okay, as long as you out there making that money, mama. She over there doing something strange for a piece of change. She busting it wide open and bringing it back, girl. I ain't mad at her. I no shame here. No judging. But yeah, Brandon acts like a little child. Like sometimes. And I'm sure Brandon's been through some shit too. But she should have never got with Chaz. Chaz is not for her. She doing something strange for a piece of change. She is. She doing it. She busting it wide open, then bring it back. She like shake what your mama gave. Yeah. She like stuff my panties with some dollars. She said she'll do couples and women. I was like, okay, Brandon, you ain't picky. You ain't a picky bitch. You ain't a picky. You finna make that money.
She's super jealous of me, and she thinks that I messed with Courtney.
Oh, so the Courtney.
Connie's been messaging Chaz for what?
Okay, so her friend Courtney has a girlfriend, and the girlfriend's been messaging Chaz. And so she's saying that Chaz has been messaging her back.
Do you know that Chaz was sneaking around behind my back?
That he's been messaging her back with like, I guess, sexually exploited stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I want to know what he's been messaging about. Like, hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear. I'll tell you, Chaz over there. Wait till you see my. Wait till you see my. Hey, girl. Wait till you see my D. Wait till you see.
I got this thing the other day. I think someone was trying to log into my Gmail, and he's like the recovery contact or whatever. So I get this email, and I'm like, hey, are you trying to get into my Gmail account? And he's like, oh, I was just trying to get you your passwords on her old Gmail. I said, it's not my.
Oh, she said Chaz was trying to log in her Gmail account.
The invasion of privacy and stuff.
Oh, she texts Chaz and Brandon is hooking again online. Okay, well then that's another chick then. Like I said, in these streets, there's a rumor going around that Chaz was like messaging some other chick, but I don't know who this chick is. But apparently Brandon knows who this chick is too, because they said Brandon blocked this chick. She knows her, like she in her circle. So some chick in Brandon's circle was messaging Chaz on the down low. As to what the motivation was, why she was messaging Chaz, I have no idea. It's just weird. And Brandon apparently blocked this chick, and then this chick messaged another one of Brandon's friends, and she was telling her like, you know, why are you trying to get a hold of Brandon? She blocked you already. She was like, that's because, you know, I'm trying to tell her something. So, we'll see what happened. Well, that's the end of the episode. We'll see what happened with Chaz and Brandon. It's not gonna end good. I mean, we all know, for those of us online who always, you know, who already know the spoilers and stuff and listen to According to Amber, that's my girl. It's not gonna end well between those two. And it was just kind of, you know, and then people are saying, you know, a lot of people online are like, oh, we feel bad for Chaz. And Brandon pretty much don't want to be around him. You can tell by her body language, and she was sucking her thumb and all that. And yeah, I mean, that's most unfortunate, you know, because Chaz been married like 5 times, and he didn't marry some sketchy ass women. So one of them died of a drug overdose. One of them used him for all his money. Another one was in jail, in and out of jail. So he didn't dated some. So when people have a history of dating people like that, I like Deontay. He's dated women in and out of jail He's dated Nicole. He's dated another chick named Chelsea. Chelsea wasn't on the show, but he said stuff in his Instagram and lives about he was really in love with her, and she eventually, like, they had their issues, and she eventually died of a drug overdose. So, because she got hooked back on heroin. So people who constantly date people who are incarcerated or something like this, or people who are drug addicts and they're not on drugs, they've never been incarcerated. I don't know. That's just kind of weird to me. Like, I understand that people like a certain type of if you into thugs or gangsters and stuff like that, I can see that. But some of these people, they be dating dudes and women that ain't thugs, ain't gangsters, none of that. They be dating, all seemingly normal ones that are just on drugs. One of them just got caught up in something. So I just like, you can't find somebody that's not in jail. I've never dated anyone, like I met an inmate and wrote them through jail. I've dated dudes who I've dated and then they went to jail, and then I sent them letters and then they got out of jail and we still started kicking it again like that. But I ain't never dated somebody that I've met through like prison sites or nothing like that. Brandwin, it's not it. Talking about Brandwin is a hooker. Why is she so hard for her to have sex with Chaz? She's not feeling Chaz. That's just all to it. She's just like, I don't like this dude. I don't want to be with this dude, and it is what it is. She's not attracted. That's another issue on the flip side. If you dated people that are a certain type like all your life, like Brandwin has, and then you date somebody that looks totally opposite from any dude that you've ever dated, that's suspect. That doesn't even act like any dude you've ever dated, don't have the same interests as you. Brandwin and Chaz don't look good together. They don't seem like they had any interests in common. It was just kind of like she was locked up. She was bored. She needed somebody to talk to and put money on her books. And she reached out to Chaz, or Chaz reached out to her. I don't know who reached out to who, but he found somebody to talk to. She found somebody to talk to, and it kept her occupied while she was in prison. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have an issue with people having a prison pen pal or having someone to talk to, especially if your family and friends have pretty much stopped contacting you. It gets lonely in there when you feel like you're there by yourself and you don't get no mail and stuff like that. So I can understand how somebody could fall in like or feel like, they want to be with this person. But then once you get out and you get out of prison, you see the person, you're like, and then you be around them and you're like, this not working. You're right. That's a good observation. Brandwin never asked Chaz anything about himself, about like his interests, what he did during the day. I mean, maybe they've edited it out for time because, they heavily edit these couples and these shows. But I just never see Brandwin ever having any interest in Chaz, period. Like whether it be sexually, physically, emotionally, or mentally. It just seems like most of the time she's just like desperate to get away from him. And like I said, I do feel bad for Chaz. But then on the other hand, I kind of don't, because I'm like, couldn't you know what you're kind of getting, where this was going to head, especially when she first got out and they got married and then they separated and went back to their prospective states. You could tell Brandwin was falling off then. She wasn't really calling and texting Chaz a lot. She wasn't really doing video chat with him a lot. She was in the video chat. She went on the phone with him for very long. She like, oh babe, I gotta go. I gotta do this or whatever. She knew back then that she was not feeling him. I think she tried in the beginning. I think she really tried. I think she was like, okay, I'm going to give this a try. I want to make this work. And then once he got out and she met him and hung out with him, she probably was like, he don't fit in with my friends. He don't fit in with me. I don't fit in with him or his friend. Like they on two different wavelengths and two different people. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the point is, Brandwin is not being completely honest. And I think she feels guilty treating Chaz so bad. I think she's like, should I say something? Should I just end it? But then she feel guilty because he's invested all this time and money. She can tell that he really does like her. he really is probably in love with her. I have love for her. And so she feels guilty. She just feels a lot of guilt. And sometimes you have to free yourself of that guilt. Sometimes you just have to be honest and be like, it is, and realize it is what it is. I don't think it's all Chaz's fault or all Branwen's fault. I just think that, when you're talking to somebody long distance, somebody living in another country, somebody in jail, it's so easy to be cutesy and lovey-dovey through text messages and phone calls and video chats. That's very easy to do. But it takes a lot of work to be in a relationship and being with somebody together when you're with them in person. That's a real relationship. And I think people get set in the infatuation of a relationship, the excitement of it, the mystery of it, of a long distance relationship. Because basically that's what a prison relationship is. It's like a long distance relationship. And then people let their infatuation and that puppy love cloud their judgment. And then once reality smacks them in the head, then they like, oh, I really don't like this person. Like, oh God, what have I done? Like, this ain't the person this ain't the person I thought they was. It's puppy love. So you just have to be adult enough to understand, okay, I see what's going on. Like, I'm a little bit too head over heels in love with this person. You just need to give it time and let that die off to still see if you have something. If you're with somebody and y'all get comfortable with each other and y'all still like each other, and that whole like euphoria and all the chemicals that go with infatuation and meeting someone new, all that excitement burns off. And then you're left with just dealing with the real person and their flaws and their ups and their downs in their life and your life. Then you get to see how a person really is. And then you can then decide whether I want to have a serious relationship and get married to this person, or I see a future. But these people just get in a relationship with these jail people and they jump in and be like, okay, when you get out, we're going to get married. You're going to get a job. We're going to get married. We're going to ride on off to the sunset. What? Like, life is not like that. Like, life is hard, period, without somebody being incarcerated. There's so much stuff that goes in with somebody coming out of jail. They're basically starting their lives all over again. And that's hard enough. But dealing with a relationship, and then if the person you're in a relationship with has children, dealing with their kids and having to do that. I tell you who wasn't on this episode. Chance and Taylor wasn't on this episode. Even though there's something about, I told everybody, there's something about Chance I think is creepy. I don't know what it is, but there's something about him I don't like. I don't know what it is. It ain't nothing personal. But it's just something about him I don't like. I don't know what about Chance that I don't like. But Chance and Taylor wasn't on here. And Taylor's pregnant. So maybe next week they'll show them. But it was a decent episode. It was, like I said, Life After Lockup. I wish they would I don't know when they're going to do another season of Love During Lockup. I like that as well. I like 90 Day Fiance. Like I said, I would watch that one, but it's just too fake for me. It's just too fake. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just too fake. Like 90 Day Fiance just got too much set up. It just seems very overly fake to me. But yeah, I don't like Chance. I don't know what it is about him that it doesn't vibe it's a no for me. It doesn't vibe with me. I'm trying to figure out. I watch the episodes and I watch them several times. I'm thinking, why don't I like this man? There's just something about it. And the way he went about trying to buy a house and not consulting Taylor or the kids. You just going to look at a house and just buy a house and then not even ask the person that's going to live there. Maybe it's not the kitchen she wanted. Maybe the bedroom is too small. Maybe, the girls' rooms is not what she would like. You have to give a person a choice, not just I'm doing me and I'm doing what I think is better for everybody. Like, I understand the good intentions behind it, but just the way of going about it is just wrong. And another thing about Chance, I forgot to say on Gio's show, what I forgot to bring up is Chance was talking about all the money he made, that he would do this job and do this and do this and do this. And he got approved for a loan. That's all fine and dandy. But people got to understand that when it comes to anything in life, especially when it comes to work, that life doesn't work out the way you planned. That the economy could drop out, whatever. I know he's refurbishing homes or building stuff or doing some kind of construction. You never know when you're let go tomorrow. As somebody who has a man that's in the industry of like construction and stuff like that, like you can always pick up side jobs and side work. It's true, but you never know what's going to happen with the economy and with work and what's going to happen. So you can't just go out and, oh, I'm going to buy a truck. Oh, I'm going to buy a house, and then get your ass in a bunch of debt that you can't get out of. Because like I said, especially when you're dealing with somebody that, like Taylor has children and they have one kid on the way. It's expensive raising children. It's expensive having a child and all the things that come along with it. But to me, I didn't like his cockiness of, oh, I make good money and da 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 da. But honey, we can't predict the future like anybody else. None of us know what's in store for us. None of us. Anything can happen. He could go to work. I'm not wishing bad on him, but I know people that been in the same situation, bought a bunch of shit. They went to work and hurt themselves and had an injury at their job where they had a back injury and they were laid up for months. Well, if you laid up for months with your back, you can't work. Can't work, can't eat. So his wife had to get out there and work 2 jobs until he recovered. You don't know what's going to happen. But thankfully for them, they had money saved. But all Chance talking about, I don't hear nothing about saving no money. How about y'all live where y'all live? Buy a nice truck, true. He could have bought that. But how about you save up the money? There was nothing in there about saving money. Well, saving money. Nothing. So he may have said that. He may have edited it. I don't know what. But to me, his attitude with money is like, I got out of jail. I'm making good money. Now I want to buy this and want to buy that. I want to take care of Taylor and her daughters. And like I said, the intentions is good, but just the way he's going about it, somebody need to reel him in and be like, we're gonna have a baby and we're trying to have a wedding. So instead of going out and getting a $200,000 loan and getting a house and buying furniture and then trying to make something in the back for Bobby, that's going to cost money. Instead of doing all of that, and moving costs money, instead of doing all of that, why don't we just save up the money for the baby, save up the money for the wedding, stay where we are for now, and then move in maybe a year or so or a couple of years and stack our paper. The goal is to stack your paper, invest your money, stack your money. You have kids. I mean, I would want my kids to go to college. Start talking about college funds. They finna have a new baby. Have a baby fund. Diapers and formula and all that stuff. Is Taylor going to work? It seems like she's staying at home now. So if she's going to stay at home permanently, then that's cool. But with an extra mouth to feed, that's going to be a little bit more. But like I said, everything Chance was talking about, none of us talking about saving money. And like I said, it's always pride before a fall, because you don't know what the economy is going to do. You don't know what your job is going to do. You don't know what's going to happen, anything throughout your life. So you have to be prepared for that. And just going around being cocky like, well, I can make $2,000 in a week and I can make this in a week. Well, what if something happened and the work dries up? What if something happened, you get injured? What if something happened, you get sick? And then you have to take a week off or 2 weeks off. Then what? Like, okay, then we're going to be behind on bills. Then we're going to be behind. Then he getting all these credit cards. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that helps your credit. But then hopefully he's not maxing them out and running them up. I mean, he seems like he was paying them off quickly. But you don't want to get in that hole, in that situation either, with credit and credit cards either. It's just, he's kind of going about things the way like a 22-year-old would go about and be like, oh, I'm stacking my credit, I bought this truck and I'm getting this apartment, I'm getting this and getting that. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute, slow down. Try to save some money first, honey. So it just, the way he's going about it to me was just very naive and childish, because nothing's promised to anybody. I mean, that's a hard lesson I've had to learn. I had a good job. I'm working at my job for years, and then I got laid off. I got the rug pulled underneath me real quick and was like, I'll be here forever. And da-da-da-da-da-da. Child, please. Child, please. Ain't no forevers. So you just have to, go with the flow and be smart. Be smart about the shit. But anyway, Gio is live. I see that Gio is live. Michelle Evans is a new subscriber to my channel. Thank you very much. I see that Gio is live, so I'm going to go ahead and roll out. He's doing inmate to roommate. I don't watch the show. I just watch his recap. But that's it for now. I'll see y'all next week. I'll be here next week on Friday watching Love After Lockup, episode 19. We'll see what these people are doing. And I'm going to head on over to Gio Malik. If you don't know who Gio is, Gio Malik. Malak, Gio, Geo. Look up his channel, Gio Malik, search it. And he does all kinds of cool live streams and stuff like that. And he does these reality shows. He's really in these reality streets. And then sometimes I hop on his show to, broadcast with him. I don't know if I'll probably be tomorrow. He's doing Love After Lockup. I'm going to do Love After Lockup. I'll probably be on there. Inmate to Roommate. I think I'm just going to listen because I don't watch that show. So it's hard for me to really have any commentary. And then, of course, Sunday, House of the Dragon. I'm taking a much needed Saturday off after everything that has happened to me in the past couple of days. I still have errands to run. I still got to get a washer. My cat is sick and he needs his medicine. I was supposed to get that today, but everything with my car is breaking down. I couldn't get my cat his medicine. I have artwork that's going to be at the mayor's office. And they have the courts that they have government. Every city has like a court and where the mayor's office is at. And then the courts are there in the offices and stuff, the government offices. That's what I'm trying to say. My artwork is going to be there in the atrium. And so all of that excitement just kind of died away with all the shit that's been going on for the past couple of days. But I am excited about that my artwork. And people don't know, if you don't know, just saying, I'm an artist. Like I work a regular job, but I have art in galleries all over the world, all over in this country, especially in the state of Texas where I'm at. But all over the world. I have art in University of North Carolina in Greensboro. I have art there. I have a Black Lives Matter art in their halls. They have a hall that has like all kinds of protest art and stuff like that. I have art there. I've had art in New York. I've had art in Canada, Germany, Sweden, and many different states, California, of course, Texas, Florida, Indiana, and many different galleries. So if you don't know, I'm an artist. One day I'll drag some of my art and show you because I have recreations of it and I get it framed and it's like all over my house. And I'm a self-taught digital artist. So I'm self-taught. No one taught me. I taught myself. And so that's kind of what I do. I also have 2 businesses online. I have a jewelry business online. It's the Etsy store. And I also do bed and bath stuff online. That's my other passion. I create candles and soaps and cosmetics. And I'm a creative kind of person, even though by trade, I'm an accountant. I'm an accountant by my regular boring day job. But my side hustles are more creative because I'm a creative kind of person. And I love art. I love writing. I love reading. That's just kind of who I am. Like I said, I'll one day I'll show y'all. If you see over here in this corner, you will see like some artistic endeavors over there in the corner. Over there, skulls. I like skulls. I'm a skull kind of girl. I was seeing my skulls on my pajama, on my onesie. Onesie. That's awesome. Thank you. I've been. If it wasn't for me, Luke, getting laid off at my job, I had a job working for in hotels in Hilton. I had a corporate, nice, cushy corporate job. I got laid off, of course, during the pandemic. So during the pandemic, I also had to have back surgery. A lot of times I'm sitting here in this bed because I had major back and pelvic surgery. Like my spine has rods in it. My pelvic was fused with my lower back. And so they had to cut that away. I spent over a week in the hospital during the pandemic. And they canceled my surgery one time and they almost canceled it again. So I begged them. It got so bad that I could barely walk because I have disc degeneration, lower lumbar degeneration. I also have major scoliosis. I'm just a luck of the draw. I didn't injure myself. It was just genetic luck of the draw. So I had time. I had literally a year worth of recovery. So I was on unemployment and I just rode unemployment because I had surgery while I was unemployed. And I used that time to learn skills. I learned how to set up a jewelry business. I learned how to do digital art. And then I did a digital art piece one time and somebody saw it and I downloaded it and I shared it online just to share it. And someone's like, is this yours? This is really good. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah, you should submit it to these art contests. What art contests? And this person gave me a link and a website where you can submit to different art contests all over the world. And I was excited. I was like, I didn't think I was going to win. or anybody was going to pay attention to little old me. You know, I don't have that level of confidence about myself, unfortunately. But I ended up submitting my work to several art contests, and I won money. And I was like, well, hot damn, I won money. So I've won awards, I've won prizes, I got ribbons and stuff. I would show y'all, but I have like a whole wall full of like notes and condolences and ribbons and stuff like that. So that's just kind of like how I get down and what I do in my spare time and who I am in my spare time. I'm an artist in my spare. My heart is with my art, and my kids are artists. They love to draw. They love to do all that stuff. Yes, Sherry, I've been through a lot. During the pandemic. It was a lot, but it was also hard, but it was a blessing because I wouldn't have got into art. I was laid up in the bed. You know, I had a physical therapist coming to my home 3 times a week. And then eventually I started to do outside physical therapy when I was strong enough, because I couldn't even get down my damn stairs. I couldn't even get on the toilet. Like, I had to have a walker, and it was the worst surgery I've ever had in my life. But now I can walk, run, jump. I'm into fitness. I was into fitness before that. And so losing my mobility with having 2 small children was very hard and very challenging. I have a 12-year-old and an 8-year-old. So the idea that I couldn't do things with my kids, I couldn't take my kids, I could barely drive. Because sitting up was hard. I couldn't sit up like I am now. My legs would swell up, my arms would swell up. I tell people having disc degeneration and lower lumbar and all rheumatoid arthritis in my back, and I had the same surgery that Tiger Woods had. Like, he had the same kind of spinal issues that I do. And I read his book too, because I was interested to see about his recovery, and I had to push myself to recover faster, because I didn't want to be laid up all day. And I pushed myself hard to go up and down these damn stairs in my house and walk around the neighborhood. And I would be hurting, but I was like, you know what? I got to recover. I got to get back to my sense of mobility and working out. Now I work out 4 or 5 days a week. You know, I will never be the same. I will never be 100%. My body does stiffen up. My body does hurt. I hurt today because I was in a car literally for 8 hours today. So my body is hurting today, but it's something that I manage. I just take some ibuprofen and just help with the swelling, and my legs. If you see my ankles, they're swollen. Like my ankles are swollen, my legs are swollen because I've been sitting in a car because I was trying to get my car fixed, and my credit card wouldn't work today. I mean, my bank card wouldn't work today, and I tried to use the PIN 3 times. They shut my card down. They put a fraud hold on my account. I'm trying to pay bills. I'm trying to get my car both of my cars out of the shop. And then my car don't work. And then I'm just sitting there going, what is happening? So today and yesterday has been, because my car just died on me. Like, me and my daughter went to this thing last night. If you didn't hear the beginning of my video, went to this thing last night, this thing for school. And we had fun. It was curriculum day and family day for the school. And then we get ready to come home, and I get in the car, and the car don't start. It's just dead. It's 7 o'clock at night. I'm looking at my daughter going, okay, what? And she's like, Mommy, what are we going to do? And I'm just like, I don't know. The car. I tried the car. There was some other parent that was there. He tried to jump the car. It still didn't start. So I had to call the tow truck. The tow truck came. My mom came. My son came. Like, they were all trying to brainstorm why my car never started. So, but they fixed it. So, but you know, I can't pay to get my car. And then my other car got it flat. I went out this morning. It was a flat tire. I'm like, what is this? What is this? What is this shit today? What is this? So I had to borrow somebody else's car, borrow my neighbor's car. And then I was like, okay, I'll just go get a new tire. And the tire place I go to, they only take cash. And I was like, I'll just go to the ATM machine. And I forgot that I got a new car. They changed the PIN. I used it 3 times, and then it locked me out. So I called the bank. Sure, I can get it unlocked. I've locked myself out of my card before. For some reason, that even the supervisors can't even explain. I called the bank branch. I called the card services. They had never seen nothing like this. Every time they tried to reset my card would go back. I shit you not. It would go back to being locked. They changed the PIN number over and over and over again, and it wouldn't clear out the system. And the branch manager at the bank was like, I have never seen anything like this in my life. I'm on the phone going, okay. They're like, go to this ATM, go to this ATM, go to the ATM. No, it would never work. So eventually I went to different ATMs so much that the fraud department put a lock on my whole entire checking account, just locked it down. So I had stuff coming out of my checking account, of course, direct debits they were all refused. I got to fix all of that tomorrow and Monday and call them and be like, sorry, my car didn't go through. Please don't charge me a fee. This is what happened. It's not my fault. There's a fraud. I had to drive all the way to the bank branch and explain everything what was going on. They looked at the notes. I had to withdraw cash and then I had to verify like my ID and who I was. And I'm just sitting there like, I have a flat tire. I just need a tire in my fucking car at the shop. I just need enough money to do that. Then on top of that, my washer stopped working and it like flooded my laundry room. And I opened the laundry room door and there's like water all over the floor. And I'm sitting there going, really? 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 I had to clean that up. I'm like, I just put some towels and some sheets down. I was like, really? So I need to get a new washer. But then again, I'm thinking I can't get a new washer if I can't get access to my card. So, and today's my payday. So I was just like, well, it's nice to know my money is there, but I can't get to my account. So finally the bank, it took like the supervisor, like a real high up supervisor, card services, that had to manually go in my card, remove all the blocks that was on it, call the fraud department. Finally, at the end of the day today, they called me and they were like, ma'am, you've been so patient. They're like, go try the card again. So I drove to another ATM. So I got my tire. I got my other car at the shop. I drove to an ATM machine, popped it in there, and it worked. And by the time it's like 5:00, and I'm like, I was supposed to get my cat's medicine today. I couldn't go get the medicine today. I didn't have time. Everything I had to tell my work I couldn't log into work today. I work from home, so I couldn't even log into work today. I had to tell them, look, I got shit going on. I'm sorry. I got to log out at noon. I'm sorry. I was like, I just can't do it. So that's been my day today. Yeah, what a day. I even told the guy that fixed my Nissan at the automotive place. He was like, I cannot believe the day you're had. I said, yeah. I said, it's one thing and another. I still have to get a washer. I mean, it's me, my mother, and 2 kids. So it's like the clothes are piling up. It's like looking like an episode of fucking Hoarders. It's just as the clothes are just piling up. I'm just like, we're in a mountain of clothes. We're in a sea of clothes, kids. A sea of sheets and blankets. So I really need to either go to the laundromat tomorrow, which I don't want to do because I literally have like 10 loads of laundry. Because today is laundry day and I was going to do laundry, of course. And that didn't work out. So I have laundry piling up. And so I can either go to the laundromat, which I don't want to do. Or I can go buy a washer, I guess, figure out. I hate shopping. So I hate shopping, especially for appliances. And so I have to go buy a new washer, but at least my cars are fixed. Yeah, I'm going to try to rest tonight. Yesterday, I was so sleepy. I was doing the Rings of Power live and I was like falling asleep. And I was like, this episode is so slow and boring. It's just making me fall. And I was so exhausted. By the time I got home late yesterday, it was like 9:00 at night. Like my daughter was like, this is a long day, Mom. I said, it is a long day. And then today, when I picked my kids up from school, they're like, did you have another long day? I said, I had another long day. And I explained to my son what's happening. He was like, do we not have any money? Do we not have access? No, your mother still has credit cards, honey, but I just don't have access to cash. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, do we not have any money? Should we panic? I'm like, there's gas in the cars. So, I still got to get the cat's medicine because, my cat is doing down bad. My cat is doing down bad. Like he really needs his medicine. Like I said, I was supposed to get it on Wednesday. And so now it's like Saturday. And I was like, I really need to get the kitty his meds, his kidney medication. Because he's looking a little peaked lately. He's looking at me like, look, woman, I'm sick. Bitch, if you don't give me some medicine, I'm gonna die on y'all real quick. So my cat is looking kind of sickly and I feel bad for him. But first thing in the morning, I got to go to the vet and get his meds. And then we'll just see what goes on tomorrow. I just try to laugh. I had to laugh to keep from crying today because I'm just like one thing after another, like everything just hit at once in the past 2 days. And that just seems like to be the frequency of my life sometimes. Like everything will be good for a long time and then boom, like one thing after another. And then it's like I don't have anyone to save me or come help me because I'm way out here. Like where I live is kind of far away from my friends and family. Like they live over an hour. And my boyfriend's at work. Like he works like 10 hours a day and he works like an hour, 2 hours away from where I live. So he couldn't help me. He tried to help me with my tire the other day, but he tried to get the tire and put a donut on, and that wouldn't work. Like and that was a whole ordeal. Like he couldn't get the tire off. The lug nuts were stripped, and so we drove the flat tire and tried to get this fix the flat stuff, which worked for a little bit, but then it didn't work anymore, and so the tire went just slowly but surely just started to deflate. I was just like, he said, hugs, thank you. I'm gonna try to get some rest. Like I said, I laughed today. All I could do is sit in my car and just giggle while I went to 5 different ATM machines and on the phone with the bank for 3 hours. Like all I could do was just laugh today because I was like, I gotta laugh to keep from crying. I said it was just such a clusterfuck. I just like, okay, what else? What else? I was like, my late husband looking down at me going, dang girl. I was just like, please not today. Yup, here we go. I don't know. I might do some work this weekend. I might try to catch up on some work. And then my son has some homework. And there's an autumn festival tomorrow I might go to and record. Like me and my kids, we like to go places. And you'll see if you watch my other videos, we'll vlog a lot. We'll record places that we've gone. Like we've been to all kinds of festivals in different countries. And so there's an autumn festival here right around the corner. So we might go to the autumn festival tomorrow just so I can do something fun. I haven't done anything fun all week. This week has not been fun, but I like hanging out with my kids and I'll try to film and put a video together and just depends on what they have at this autumn festival. But we'll see. Well, I'll just try to get some rest and have some fun tomorrow. Not be so serious. And then House of the Dragon. I'm happy about that. Oh, speaking of House of the Dragon, Matt Smith is coming to Dallas. The guy who stars in House of the Dragon is coming to Dallas October 16th, which is next month, to a convention here in Dallas. And I will be there. I am paid for VIP tickets and I will stand in line for 2 hours and I will get my camera out here with my angles and me and Matt Smith, I'm going to take pictures with him and I'm going to get his autograph. And I'm so, so excited that he is coming to there's a Dallas sci-fi comic book convention. And they announced it just the other day that Matt Smith will be there, the star of House of the Dragon and Doctor Who and Morbius and The Crown. He will be there. And I was at work, like screaming. I was trying to stifle in the scream where everybody's looking at me. I was like, because I was so excited. So, and me and my kids, we love conventions. We go to conventions, we dress up. I have pictures I'll show y'all next time of me and my kids dressed up. Like my son went as Darth Vader and I went as a stormtrooper, like a really cute stormtrooper. Then one time he went as MCU characters. Like one time he was Batman and I was Robin. And then one time I was Harley Quinn and he was Joker. Like me and my son, we usually try to dress in tandem. My daughter, she'll just be whatever the hell she want to be. But me and my son, we try to be like, we're going to enter a costume contest. We try to be cool with it. But yeah, so I'll videotape all of that when I go to convention. I have some videos of our convention, small videos, like 1 or 2 minutes of us at the last convention, which was last year or a year and a half ago. But yeah, when I meet Matt Smith, I'm definitely getting that on camera and posting that on my damn YouTube channel. I'm like, suck it, haters, suck it. It's me and Matt Smith. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to bed. Y'all, good night. Y'all like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you to everybody who showed up. Sherry, Gio, What Pulls My Teeth, Marsha, all the Team Gio Malik subscribers out there. Y'all come long and strong. House Teflon, House of Flying D's. That's my Game of Thrones people. Everybody else, the Rings of Power people, Broken Sword, all the other people that come out from my fledgling little YouTube channel, listen to me gab and talk shit and make jokes. But that's about it, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace.